since we've had a session, how about a bit of a recap?
Yeah, recap would be
Not
good.
yet, I don't have my notes.
Amy,
I
I did not prepare for this session.
I don't even have my notes, so
let's start with
well,
the two that would make it Callie. Callie, tell us how the adventure began.
What? The very, very beginning?
The very, very beginning. What?
Right at session 1, we were in a tavern, not knowing each other, we fought some goblins, we thought, hey, you seem pretty cool, and we all just mutually decided to go off walking, and then got thumped by a tree and squished, and then we met some priests who brought us back to life, and then we went off to kill a witch, and then we went on off to some town where we missed a really, 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 really big obvious hint that they'd never heard of these priests, even though they were sent to us. And this is where Damascus was from, and we did a few other little bits on the way. Then we went off to Riff, and we found that bard person who was tricking people into going into the alley, and then loads of cultists were like killing them and taking them away. And there was a mage there, and we've been off and gone across the sea following these cultists. Managed to land a curse. Managed to get rid of the curse in the last session, but worked out there's a war between hobgoblins and things.
Put the brakes on.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
that was it. That was it in one lot. There you go.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to do a thing where I cut you off, and then someone else takes up like a storytelling, but you just zoomed way too fast.
Callie's got all the notes. Like mine are like somewhere or in a box, and I don't know where they are. So
I did consider just rewriting my notes so everybody had the story so far as a Christmas present.
That's what she did say she was going to do.
I just don't have the time to do it.
No, that's all right. Okay, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Panda, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, when last I was here, we had just drank from the Gilded Lotus so I could start attacking stuff again and everyone had cured their curses. And as Ariel had some next level up, basically, and that was as far as I got, I think. That was where I was left.
Okay, Red, do you remember anything extra?
I believe we were gonna head towards a cave in a mountain to fight a dragon.
We did.
Did we already do that bit? I thought we were heading up to the mountain now, which is why we were at the little house. Like the woodsman's house?
No, a dragon attacked us. I don't know.
That was the last encounter you guys had. A blue dragon attacked you guys, but that was not necessarily a relevant part of a story. It's just to keep you guys on your toes that the dragon cult is actively trying to hunt you guys down as well because you're being a nuisance.
Went up into the mountain and then we drank the lotus magic stuff.
Yes, you did do that. Kraken, do you have anything else to add?
They have a drake.
You got your drake. All right.
And Porg.
And Porg. Porg joined the party, yes.
We have a frog buddy.
Draconic Bloodline Frog Buddy,
We have a dragon
who
frog.
somehow has more hit points than the majority of the party.
That is a beast. Is equivalent of the orc that I created for you guys in our campaign.
Aren't we also looking for your dad?
Oh, we are looking for my dad. I don't. We know where my dad is. Isn't he up here somewhere? We're heading in the mountains
He's
to
in
find
the
my
north,
dad.
yeah.
Right.
He's north of north.
Well, I know he's alive. We scried on him, and we know he's alive. And that's about
Yes.
it.
There are a few details that I will also personally remind you, because as a DM, it pains me that you didn't remember these details, or didn't bring them up at least. You guys met a few of the past members of Damascus's old adventuring party,
Oh,
the Knights of
yeah.
Silver,
Yeah.
including Rakma, who is the sister of the sailor Zen ended up falling in love with back in the Feywilds, and the reason her character is here in the first place. You met the other wizard, Joffred, who apart from helping you scry on a bunch of people, also got you guys up to speed with Damascus's backstory.
Yep.
Damascus and Davriel being the same character, just one with a mask and the other with the mask off. You assumed that the cult has his child and is using it as a form of blackmail to make him do their bidding. You also met Draxis, you assume leader of the cult, a dragonborn with wings, a very unnatural sight, or at least an evil dragonborn with wings being an unnatural sight, because we now realize that good dragonborn can have platinum wings, but I digress.
I missed that because I don't remember that at all.
That would be thanks to a Christmas present.
Oh, I
You
know.
also got yeeted into a dungeon dimension.
Yeet.
Or more specifically, you were yeeted into a small box, and then the slimy queen
The slime queen. Yes.
sent you into the dungeon to open it up for her.
And now slime doesn't attack me. Whoop whoop.
And yes, you are now considered friends by oozes.
I'm gonna stroke them when I see them. Come
Still
here,
not recommend-
come here,
Still made
little
all that
acid
sense.
ooze. Oh, look at you, aren't you cute? Oh, my claws are melting.
I also remember that the hobgoblins that we need to
Oh,
basically get rid of from that town are holding another variant of
isn't he
Um,
one of the
things.
the swords?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
The-
one of the blades. He's
Blades.
Phil.
The
Wasn't a
blade.
burial elf, but his wings had been cut off.
Yes, it's all coming back. Lord Ferros got you involved in a political plot where you are now basically inclined to help overthrow a tyrannical government started by
war.
some hobgoblins
Jo-
that
join a
took
war.
over. It's a very weird position to be in, because this is not your country. Not even close to your country. It's a different continent to the place you originate from. But here you are, expected to help overthrow this hobgoblin king.
That's fine. Hobgoblins are squishy.
Not multiple hundreds.
That's okay. I'll do a massive tidal wave inside of the castle. It's fine.
Look, we
I can
got
get
Porg.
all the innocent people at the same time.
Porg can just fireball every fucker. Fireball!
If
That's the best part. I haven't updated Azrael's character sheet yet, but when I do, he is also going to have Fireball.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I bet you're glad you did that now.
Oh, then just in case you have fire.
Azrael has gone through a bit of an arc, being cursed to lose his Fey heritage. He became a humanoid, and after that, just before the opportunity came to free him of the curse, he chose to keep it so he can help look after a dragon egg. A dragon egg becoming his quote-unquote patron, and he is now a caretaker of the egg, and it gives him some nifty magic powers to help him with that task, including basically warlock spellcasting. Gabriel is
Oh, I forgot
a-
about him. Ugh.
You wanted
Gabriel
to, didn't you?
owned up in the dungeon to nearly committing murder on you guys, but ended up backing away from that and deserting the Thieves Guild, who, mind you, are still on the hunt for you guys. Specifically, Gabriel himself and Heckin Kali. Then you also know, because of that information, that some lord or noble or other has been searching for the same artifact that Nori is searching for.
It's,
And you know where the artifact is because you spoke to people who had the artifact and took it from Nori's clan.
it's not an artifact to me. It's an actual. It's my clan's holy symbol.
Yes. In game terms, though, I do treat it as an artifact because it has
That's
plot
fine.
relevance. I digress. Yes, the holy symbol, is it Platinum Claw?
Mhm.
Yes,
Yes. I remember these
it's
things.
the claw of Bahamut.
The Claw of Bahamut. You heard that some other clans in the area also lost their holy symbols, but way, way long ago, and it's a distant memory for most of them. What else is there? Tamsin died. Eleanor is gone missing somewhere.
Into the void with Eleanor.
Probably. What else? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Is there anything? Oh yeah, this guy. Whose name I can't remember off the top of my head because I don't actually have him written down as a character. I'm a fantastic DM. This guy.
What
Who
guy?
is on the game layer right now?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're clicking. Who's this?
Oh, Ezra.
Azraf.
Oh, yeah.
That is the guy.
Isn't he the hobgoblin?
Goblin.
Yeah, he's the traitor and also the Blade of the East.
And the guy that we
Yeah.
burnt down his house. Or semi-burnt down his house.
It's a bit scorched.
It's a bit scorched. It's not fully burnt down. But yes, he told you guys about he told you a little bit about the hobgoblin situation, and he is willing to help you overthrow the hobgoblins. The details of that haven't been fully talked over, and this is where I want to kind of speed the campaign up a little, because I feel like with the amount of traveling you guys are about to do, it's gonna take a while to get through all that. So
Can Nori suddenly can before we go? Can I go? Oh, I feel like I've changed. I feel like someone's written a new book with new abilities, and my breath weapon seems cool now. I'm going to finish off burning down your house.
You're an idiot.
That's why you married me. Don't worry.
No, even Callie would turn around and tell you you're an idiot.
Look,
When you character.
I suddenly have a good fire breath weapon. You know.
And you're
What are the
gonna
results of
burn down William's house?
I just want to burn something with it.
Don't write your name in the snow.
Did that already. I needed a wee.
So Azarath has a proposition.
Ezra.
The way he helped
Oh yeah.
take down the king in the first place was by procuring large amounts of black powder that, in response to fire, explodes.
Oh, bang bang dust. Cool.
Didn't use all of it to help the attack, and still has a bit left. Apart from that, he is quite literally near invincible because he took the third sip from the lotus to become its guardian. So, without the poison he used to fight you guys, he is very tough to beat down. Like, he regenerates his health rather fast. So he can take on most of the army. But the thing he can't do is actually get into the castle without help. And he's gonna struggle to help his friend and slave the king himself, because, the king will probably have guards. So whilst he's holding off the armies of hobgoblins, he wants you guys to help get him in and, save his friend.
We can do that.
How do you think you want to get him in?
Well, isn't the answer fairly plain? We've been sent to look for him and bring him back. Surely we approach saying that he's our captive and take him in front of the king to get him actually into the centre, and then all hell breaks loose from there. He'd be less guarded because he's not expecting us for us to suddenly turn on him. He's got no reason to suspect us.
That sounds like a plan. Better than my idea. My idea was.
Was there to stuff him into a barrel and sneak him in?
My idea was going to be kind of like that. I was going to say let's make a hollow horse, put him inside it, and say we're going to give it to him as a gift. It worked once. It should work again.
I was thinking distraction would be good.
Troy does not exist in this world, so in this world, it will be the first time someone tried a trick like that.
See, that would work. They don't know about beware of.
Goblins like horses?
Beware of dragonborns bearing horses. Bearing gifts.
Look, here's a wooden horse that I got you. It's all nice. Display it in your castle. Don't burn it, by the way. Or we could just get Callon, just drop him in the castle.
That could also work, considering, it's not easy to kill him. He could probably survive the fall.
Could just like a bomb. And then you just.
Isn't there someone that's kind of controlling the king as well.
The tiefling.
Yeah. I think he'd be the biggest problem here.
I think that's a job for a rogue, don't you?
Well, you got one or two of them.
Pick him off while the main battle goes down, I guess.
Porg might have to burp next to what's his face, and accidentally fireball him in the eye.
You know, fireball's an explosion that's 20 foot,
Well, then he's 20
Radius.
foot, 20 foot away.
20 foot radius.
Well, then
So, like-
10 foot, and be like he would sneeze and accidentally fireball the rogue that's with us. Not you, Kelly.
You know, it can also set like
Everything.
other things on fire, right? Not just people. If he stood next to a wall, that whole wall going up.
This is why the house is half burnt down.
Gabriel does suggest it might be it might be possible to pick some people off like the tiefling before the battles actually start. Assassination, poison, the like.
I like the idea of assassination, to be perfectly honest.
I think if we brought in this guy as our captive, whilst somebody else does a sneaky and tries to assassinate, and we're causing the distraction, so could work.
I.e., Kelly, you're gonna have to murder someone.
Stabby.
Stabby.
I don't mind the stabby if it's for a good reason.
I'm not sneaky. I don't think I can sneak in. It would be like a cartoon of like a enemy trying to sneak and they just can't. Oh look, there's suddenly a hoe on the floor. Smack! Ow! It's just hit me in the face. Tiptoe. Oh no.
The black powder can be used to take down things like ballistas, so they're not going to be a threat. And also potentially prevent escape by blocking exits off.
Could we, so if we take him in as a captive, have a weak link on the cuffs so we can break out? So they see him and he's handcuffed and thinks that he's captured. And then, would they kill him on sight? This is the thing.
Hasn't
They-
Julius got like a setup already where he really wants to kill him himself?
You do recall there is an execution planned for him. Execution by anvil.
Nice.
They're planning to drop a whole ass anvil on his head.
Yeah.
He also reminds you that the gingeries will not be a problem for him. It would... Okay, so the way his immortality works is most physical injuries are not enough to take him down. For him to actually die, he'd need to be outright killed. Because being reduced to 0 would just let him regenerate. He regenerates even at 0 hit points. So he's never unconscious for long. And even then, very few things can outright kill him because he has 120 health. So 240 damage? Not a lot of things can do that outright.
Damn it! I could have had this ability if I drunk the extra sip. Damn it!
You could have, and I'm kind of surprised you didn't.
I was trying to be good that day. I was trying to be good. I regret my decision now. The more I hear about it, it's like, God damn it! Imagine
You would have had He would have had a few vulnerabilities. Certain spells that turn you to ash would have worked against you. And you don't have as many hit points, so it's a little bit easier to outright kill you.
That's fine, but just imagine Nori knowing that he could respawn, basically. Just revive when he gets downed. It just... Oh, no, I'm glad I didn't, because I'd play him like... I'd be even more running in than I am now.
Yeah, but it'd actually be able to take it a lot better, because you'd recover... what's your con modifier?
1.
You'd recover a hit point at the start of every turn.
Nice. Yeah, I'd need to up my constitution. That's cool.
Your constitution will be a big help.
Or is that...
Anyways.
No, that's Porg. Yeah, oh, bloody hell. Porg's got like 4 constitution. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, Porg is buff. He's a resilient little frog.
What the fuck? Just looking at his stats and it's just like, wow.
His hit die is too smaller than yours.
Yeah.
And he was only missing 5 health compared to you.
Yeah. He's an animal. Literally.
A beast.
Yeah, I honestly think the way we get in is... The thing is, yeah, like I was saying, yeah, if we take him in, so does that mean we got time to set the black powder up to blow up the blisters, and then on our mark...
The black powder could be set up with a stealth mission.
So... Okay. So we could set up... could we do that? Set up the black powder, and then take him in, and then just murder.
That sounds like a pretty solid plan.
What do you think?
What's your plan to rescue the trapped elf? He is...
Me, fly in, fly out.
Yeah, that's what I was actually thinking.
Out in all of the chaos.
How's he going to fly out?
She can carry him?
Oh, on Calon. Okay.
She has a big ass eagle.
He comes
So we need to
crashing.
smash a window.
Sit out.
We could smash
the
him in.
window?
Isn't he in a cage of some sort?
He's in a cage.
Yeah. 2 things with that plan. He is in a cage that is hanging from the ceiling by a chain. And the windows are actually rather thin in the keep.
Yeah, gathered.
They're not really ideal for Callan to fly in and fly out. Anything larger than medium will have difficulty flying in and flying out.
Paul can blow a hole through the ceiling. It'd be fine.
Okay.
I'll just stand on the roof. Paul will just stand on the roof and just fireball down. Fireball.
Assuming it's hot enough, it can melt the chain. The chain, like the cage will fall on the floor, and we can just carry the cage out and think about that later.
A tiny
As long as he
bit.
doesn't take damage by falling.
A tiny bit of black powder in the lock and light.
There could also just be someone who steals the key to the cage.
That is too logical.
Do we know that?
So long as be violent sin.
That's
Well, if you've got one person kind of trying to assassinate Piri, you've also got a second thief that could technically try and pick a lock, but they've got to get up there.
But we could just get in there, let him down, because there must be like a windy thing to unwind the cage to release it from its ceiling. You know.
Yes.
So
You do recall the chain was being pulled up by some hobgoblins whilst you guys were there.
so how
It is possible to lower the cage
So
gently.
he can be outside fighting all the people while we're inside, and we can let him down and
So you're
Find the
going to go in
cage.
there and murder and lower a cage at the same time?
yeah.
Okay.
They'll be all fighting outside. They're all going to be fighting him outside. They're going to be distracted by lots
He
of...
is planning to hold the line with explosions and big axe.
I think the keep was going to be the less. There's going to be the King's Guard, but we've got to fight him anyway.
Oh, thank you, brother.
There's going to be a few that stays behind to look after the king, but other than that, I think most of them are going to be fighting a massive war.
Wasn't this king didn't we meet like a bandit or something who said that there was someone like a hobgoblin who took out like an entire platoon by himself?
Yeah, that was Azareth.
Oh, okay. That's alright, I'm getting confused which one it was.
He's on our side. We're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, the kings probably. You look at most kings in medieval times, or most of them are fat, unhealthy people that just eat. We murder him.
Okay.
Positive thinking, people. Positive.
I know what's gonna happen in this fight. And someone else knows what's gonna happen in this fight, but they're not allowed to tell.
Is this why you're quiet, Red?
Yeah.
I just thought Red was always quiet, but now that you mention it, it's unusually quiet.
Everything's fine.
Everything is clearly not fine. Listen to the way she said that.
So Red, what's the best tactic for us to take? Hey, come on, we get involved. Come on. What do you think we should do, Red? What do you think?
I think your plan is pretty great, and you should go ahead with it.
That means someone's gonna die.
It's probably going to be me. It's fine.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Ballistas are being taken out by the Black Powder. Azareth is going to hold off the Goblin armies outside the keep. And you guys are going to be inside the keep, getting rid of the King's Guard, saving the last elf, and killing the king and his tiefling guy as well. That's the plan, yes?
Come on, people.
I thought we were taking out the tiefling before.
Okay, you want to take out the tiefling before. Okay.
Find a way of getting him out of there before without raising the obvious alarm.
I mean, we could go through Callie trying to get him to do the assassination, but if Gabriel is the one you're sending, I have a plan for what's gonna happen. Well,
He will betray us.
I have a plan for how to run Gabriel going in for an assassination of sorts. Whether it's successful or not depends on some rolls. But you can send him in and find out what happens in retrospect.
What do people want to do? The thing is, if we assassinate him, will it alert everyone and make our setting traps and that harder?
What if we
You want to set
assassinate?
the traps before you start to assassinate people.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you set the traps and have them timed to go off as the assassination takes place, you can then basically have that as a distraction, and then once the assassination has ended, we just go and kill the king, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you want the explosions and Gabriel Gabriel or Callie, depending on which one you send, to do the assassination right before Azareth frees himself and does the murder outside the keep, and you rush into the keep.
Because this is the thing. I thought we were gonna go a bit sneaky, and sort of smuggle it, take him in there as a hostage. Because obviously, if the tiefling's been assassinated, and then things are blown up, and we suddenly show up with him in cuffs, they're going to be like, really?
You could
Sounds not a
set,
good
you could
time.
you could set it off whilst you're there, so they don't know about the traps or the
Yeah.
assassination until you make it there
Yeah, I
with
think
the hostage.
I
The
think that,
assassination, if you can make it quiet, doesn't need to be a huge alert. It's got to be somewhere private, and it's got to be taken out quietly. But if it goes wrong, the alarm's going to sound.
we need to be in there when the assassination happens, because if it fails,
Yeah.
we're going to be screwed at that point, because we're not going. It's going to be obvious that was us. We're
What
going to
if-
show up.
What if we take him into the building? Then the assassination happens, but before we've entered the final room where they've got the cage and the king and everyone's there waiting. Before we get to that point, the assassination happens when I'm guessing he's notified that our prisoner has arrived, and then explosions go, and we attack.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I mean, that works for me.
I like
The
that.
one thing I will say was, were all of us present when we met the king, or were some of us still outside?
I don't 100% remember, but I think all of you were present.
Yeah, we all, not at first, because
He's definitely met Nori and me.
because you guys, we went in first.
Yeah, I went ahead with Nori, so
You definitely met. Actually, I think he met all of you except Org.
Yeah, he met us all because we everyone rested in the room in the castle.
Yeah.
okay. I was going to say, because if Gabriel's not present, then, and he hadn't met Gabriel, then it doesn't really raise any kind of suspicion if one of us is missing. But then again,
was
we could
Gabriel,
always just killed one of our own before we got to you.
was Gabriel with us at this point? No, this was before we met Gabriel, wasn't it?
No, I think we'd met
I heard-
Gabriel by then.
I think we just met Gabriel.
Even if you met him, I can't remember off the top of my head if he actually stayed with you guys. I did hear from someone a question. Pork can in fact make someone invisible,
Yeah,
but it only lasts for up to an hour.
yeah.
I mean, we could have Callie or Gabriel could have both of them. I feel like that would help a lot with assassination.
Yeah, because he can dual cast it and make him and them both invisible, because it's a touch spell, isn't it? It's as long as
Yes.
he's touching them.
Yes.
He's small enough to be perched on a shoulder too, so.
Or shoved down pants or in a shirt. But yeah.
You are so weird.
Look, I was just thinking he's safer there.
I mean, I think it's differ.
Perched on the shoulders, the option that I go with. Yeah. Just saying, someone might want the toxicity of him. Make it a little bit of a trip.
You just want Gabriel,
I just want Gabriel to die.
Do you really want Gabriel high as balls when he's trying to assassinate someone?
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so general consensus.
We don't put Paul down our trousers.
Yes.
Damn
Yeah.
it! I knew I was doing something wrong.
Didn't realize
So
that was a rule that needed to be made, but agreed.
I just walk over to the pork and go, "Sorry, mate. Come out."
I'm at a loss for words.
Okay. Your plan of attack is, as I understand right now, Gabriel and Porg sneak in thanks to Porg's invisibility. You guys get in, the traps are set, and you present Ezareth as your captor. Your captor? No. Your captee.
Yes.
He gets set up to get executed. Traps detonate. Assassination happens. Ezareth frees himself and starts bullying the hobgoblin masses. And you guys go to get the king.
Yes.
Do we decided that Gabriel's going to do this assassination? Is the only part of that.
That is the question. If it's Gabriel and Porg, then you guys won't know how that goes until you make it to the throne room. But also, if Callie goes in and something goes wrong, you're in a bit of a pickle because your friends will not know that something went wrong.
Let's send Gabriel.
Yeah, I choose Gabriel. I'd rather lose Gabriel than Callie.
Who's saying you're gonna lose them?
Well, I mean, if things go wrong, I'd rather Callie wasn't in danger.
I would say it's going to end up being we get to the throne room and the tiefling has them hostage.
I would say get to the throne room and this one's probably going to turn us in.
I think we should just go ahead. And get...
Oh! While I was saying that, can I use my Medallion of Thoughts on Gabriel?
Whilst you were saying what? Because that might affect what answer I give you.
While I was literally probing the whole, I think this one's going to turn us in. I say it loud enough for him to hear, and I want to catch what sort of reaction there is.
So you're saying you think Gabriel will betray you?
Yeah.
Okay. And detect thoughts. Let me bring up a spell. Detect thoughts. So, you learn the surface thoughts of the creature. Gabriel's surface thoughts. He barely caught that. But his thoughts are something along the lines of, "Who does she think I am?"
We sin.
Yep.
Sin, clearly.
In short, he's not inclined to betray you based on his surface thoughts.
How long do you think the process will take between us starting our plan and potentially getting to the throne room?
Well, that does depend on when the execution takes place and a bunch of other things, but I'm going to tell you this, guys, to speed up the process. The plan is going to go off without a hitch, and we're going to cut to the part where you guys enter the throne room.
Okay.
Because I have something very interesting planned for that, and I feel like that'll be something nice for you guys to enjoy next session.
Not even going to start it today, or
Oh no, we're gonna start it. I'm
Cool.
just gonna end it on a cliffhanger.
okay.
Well, actually, less on a cliffhanger and more on a foreboding note.
Yay! Thanks, Sin.
Happy New
Happy
Year!
New Year, guys.
Yeah. Start 22,
Yeah, no, I love it.
2022 with a panicked expression.
Oh yeah.
How is that different to 2021 and 2020?
True. Do you know what I just saw on Facebook? Because I couldn't help but scroll.
What?
2021 is to 2000 to what 1979 is to.
Oh, shut up.
I know, isn't that scary?
Oh, shut up.
So
There's
the
the
time
same
between
amount of time from 2021 to
From
2000 as there was from 2000 to 1979.
how scary is that?
Shut up.
Why are you purposely making yourself feel old, Laurie?
Because I'm already old. I've
Because he's
accepted.
10 months younger than me and he's rubbing it in.
No, I've accepted the oldness. I'm going grey gracefully. The grey beard is here to stay.
Oh boy. Okay, so
Let's do this shit. So I'm guessing.
Give
I'm
me a
guessing
second.
by the time we
I
get
need to
there-
reply to my mother.
I'm guessing
I'm
all our
obviously
health
in-
points, hit points, and everything would be all good, and I can refresh everything back to.
Yes, yes. Consider yourself long rested. You also have a bit of time to prepare yourself in case you want to do stuff like polish up your skills or do a little bit of social interaction while you travel.
Okay, 2 seconds. I really need to pop to the bathroom. I'm very sorry.
I do need to actually pop to the bathroom myself, so break time.
Well, I will be running around on my Drake, going woo wee woo, because you know I have a mount.
oh, I have a plan for the cage. Right, let me just double check that I can actually make this work. Yes, I can make that work. Perfect. Okay, I have a plan for the cage.
What's the plan?
So I have enlarge reduce. I can make the cage too big, and then he can just walk out through the bars.
Nice. Nice. That's kind of a nice. Oh, Red. Is she still here?
I think she may have run to the bathroom too.
Even though she's seeing it tomorrow, she will appreciate my mini that I'm painting.
What one are you doing at the moment?
A succubus.
Cool.
I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, alright. Oh, you both came back at the same time.
Nice.
Where is it? I'm going to post it in D&D chat. Seeing it is technically a D&D character. So my character that I'm finishing off, it should be finished tomorrow. I've got to pin its foot back together.
I'm back.
Oh my days.
Hello.
Hello.
Titties.
Yeah,
I
Listen.
overheard what you were saying.
it's a succubus.
Let me see. Also, Panda, I think this is a good plan. I like this plan. Giant.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's an epic
What
plan.
was the plan?
No, I think we should keep it as a surprise.
Yeah, I think we should tell Sin.
I think.
Oh no. No. I need to know if I need to slot something in that you guys want to do, because
It's just a plan that I have for freeing the elf.
Okay. Do you?
It shouldn't affect you too much.
Okay. I am curious. Do you plan on freeing the elf before or after you kill the king?
Could go either way.
Okay.
I think it's play it by
Yeah.
how it happens. See,
Might just keep him away if he's not got a weapon and such. But then again, if we can throw him a weapon, it would be good to have him there.
I have enough weapons that I sure I can. Oh no, I threw some of them away, didn't I? I'm sure I still have a scimitar. I've got a scimitar. I can throw in one of them. Got a dagger. Not going to do much.
Does chime in. Phil does have his own weapon. He's one of the blades, and he has the glaive. The glaive will return to him if he calls upon it. So,
has he got Thor's hammer? Oh, well, gel.
basically, but it's a glaive instead of a hammer.
Oh, I'm well jealous.
Oh, excellent. So this really could go any kind of way now.
I think it's wait for the right opportunity. If it's straight away, do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, is he in large reduce?
I'm not telling you anything.
It better not be in large reduce.
And so what if it was? I'm still not telling you.
Ah. You gotta look at your spell list.
I'm saying that's cheating, but it's not.
You have large reduce. God damn.
I love the fact that you figured it out.
Come on, I've been a DM for a few years now. You can't hide things like that from me.
You know, I just figured make the cage big enough, you can just walk out of it.
Do keep in mind, enlarge reduce, apart from changing the thing's size, multiplies its mass by like 8, I think.
So we need to lower him safely before we enlarge.
If not,
its weight is multiplied by 8. Yes.
If not, the castle falls through to a furnace, and we get to meet Tiamat sooner than we're planned. Hey ho.
Yeah, about meeting Tiamat. You guys are not ready to fight Tiamat.
Yeah, I know. It'd be an instant death, but we get to meet Tiamat before the plan. So yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this. Red, you need to refresh your character. Put all health points. Save Neville.
Sorry, I was just having a look at like skill and tool proficiency, seeing if there's anything I actually could do with changing over.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I'm just riding around on my Drake, going woo woo. That is technically a Feywild creature. It's technically not a Drake.
It's a Fey spirit in the form of a Drake.
Yeah. It looks like a Drake. That's all that matters.
Ooh.
Okay. Go then.
Ooh.
What were you in at?
I still have this loot of the bard that we found in Rith. that was getting people to do whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, and technically I could take that as a tool proficiency. So I don't know whether that's a thing that would help us
Just
control
his
people.
spellcasting focus. I don't think it was actually magical itself. I think he just used it to
Okay.
cast his spells.
Okay, so no.
I mean, you're still welcome to play us some pretty tunes along the way.
Alright, well, when I'm bored one day, I'll take that as my tool proficiency, right?
Yay!
You do have to travel all the way there. So on the journey you can do it, and then the day before you actually go and change your proficiency.
Yeah. Get to that point where you're really out of tune and everyone's going, Callie, shut up!
Alright.
And she's more like Pippin. She has the voice of an angel.
Aww.
Aww. I've missed you, Panda.
Alrighty. You prepare some cuffs with a weak link for Azareth. Panda, what is Callum going to do once you guys get in back? Because he can't really get into the throne room with you guys.
I imagine that there's still going to be a decent army outside. So I would say he's probably protecting the prisoners that are outside and swooping in where needed.
Okay. On this journey with you, Azareth also takes his winter wolves that up on the explosions are supposed to run in and help Callum do that. So Callum will be fighting side by side with winter wolves.
Nice.
Just a fun little visual for you guys to imagine. Yeah. Gabriel and Porg.
I've got a mouthful of biscuits. My Drake's with them as well.
Okay, your Drake goes with them too. So you're not taking the Drake into battle. Gabriel and Porg start heading towards the walls, and upon getting close enough, vanish from sight. They've headed inside now. You guys advance and are welcomed by the king. You've managed to capture the traitor. How wonderful. Well then, on to the execution, shall we?
Yeah, let's murder him.
No. This isn't murder. This is justice. We've had a few other traitors trying to rebel, but the rebellion was quenched rather efficiently, I must say. And as you're walking down the street, you see in several places the road is cracked, as though something very heavy fell there. And
oh, Smeg.
There's just a hint of a bloody smell left over.
Looks like there was a big fight here.
No fight, just rebels getting their just desserts. And the king is surrounded by quite a few guards, and as you're walking through town, there are hobgoblins all over the place. And you finally make it to the town square, to where the anvil has been moved. It is dangling from a rope, just waiting to be dropped. And Azareth is taken and placed up against a wooden block, forced to kneel down, and his head is rested on the block, directly under the anvil.
Oh, would be good for a room.
Are we?
Two drummers walk out.
I think is this the point that we should?
Yeah.
There's a drum roll.
Yep. Go, go. Or I don't know how we're going to activate it. We didn't.
Fix it up. It's outside, right?
Huh?
What's up?
It's outside, right? Where this is taking place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Callum can swoop in and pick him up so that he has time to basically unshackle himself.
That's not necessary. Azareth just busts the cuffs open.
Even better.
There's
The anvil is dropped. Roll me a D100, someone. Kraken, you're on D100.
oh, why me?
So glad you did not
Because
say
I
me.
feel like being mean.
Come on, not anything good. Oh, well, yeah, of course, yeah.
The anvil drops and catches his arm as he's pushing himself off the block.
Ow.
Ooh.
You see the arm getting just shattered beyond recognition before slowly it starts to mend itself.
Yeah. He's fine.
He's immortal! What are you feeling tension for? He's immortal!
Did you want a pair of Crocs and a unicorn, mate?
Oh my days. Yeah, everyone's in a little bit of a stunned silence. And then the hobgoblins wake up. Panic erupts. The king flees to the keep.
We could have tried
Okay.
stopping him before he ran off. We do realise that.
Well, someone needs to go after him.
Yeah, let's just run. To chase after him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Callie
I
does
see.
too.
Right over everyone else, it's fine.
You chase after him into the keep itself. You enter the throne room. Who's in the throne room?
Yell.
No. Like, which one of you guys are actually in the throne room? Who's running into that?
Me.
Nori?
Well, I said I would as well, but I'm not exactly going to be keeping up with Nori.
I mean, I'm
Callie?
here as well.
Zen? Is Neville with you, Zen?
Yeah.
Is Bushy with you, Nori?
I've got Bushy like a backpack.
Panda, you running in as well?
I'm assuming so.
Alright. Let me, in that case, bring your token to the real world. Is Azariel with you guys?
I would say.
He's a warlock right now, so he's not squishy, right?
He's not as squishy as he once was, but he is looking after a dragon egg.
We're gonna say he was safely stowed away elsewhere.
Okay. Azariel, you can go back to the GM layer. With this being the group that enters. Wait, where's Callie? I'm missing Callie.
She's in the
He's in the
bushes. Can't the blue dragon have come with us? Oh.
It's a dead corpse.
Oh,
Hey, I
didn't
actually
harvest
cannot
it.
see Callie.
She's there.
She's with us.
She's with us.
Oh my days. Okay.
I didn't. I should
Hi.
have. I didn't harvest the blue dragon. Damn it.
We can cover over what you harvested from him later. Yeah, it's not going to be relevant for this fight.
Yeah.
We did harvest.
Did we?
Oh, and yeah, actually, yeah, you did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I remember because you got bone dust for Arowana.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've got your bone dust.
It works the
Nice.
same as a black dragon bone dust except for lightning spells.
Ooh.
Anyways, you step into the throne room. The lights here have been dimmed. The king is standing with his god in front of him, and the winged elf, Phil, sitting in his cage off at the far side of the throne. You also find the tiefling standing leisurely beside the throne itself,
I knew it.
and you know that thing people do when they like look at their nails and give them a little polish.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing that.
Ooh.
Whose passive perception is the highest? I think it's Arowanda's, actually.
Damn you,
I think it is.
Gabriel.
Arowana, you're the first to catch this. There's been some blood spilled here. The smell is strong. And you notice far up against the wall a headless body of your companion Gabriel.
Oh no.
Oh, so sad. Boo.
Paul go.
Yeah, where's Porg?
Yeah, where's Porg?
You see no sign of Porg.
Porg! My buddy!
I'm assuming it's dimly lit by like candlelight or something like that, or torches.
It's lit by candles that hang off of a chandelier, but you notice a large portion of them are snuffed out.
Can I use prestidigitation to make them to light them, basically?
All right, you illuminate the throne room a bit more and reveal 3 bloody wounds across Gabriel's chest. Parallel, as though made by claws.
Oh boy.
Oh.
The king starts rambling about treason and turns to shout at the tiefling, commanding it to take action. The tiefling seems very unbothered. Silence, you old fool. Your reign is over. The plan has failed, and it is time I have some fun. Tiefling starts to approach you, and his shape shifts.
Give me the fucking Dragonborn in it.
Oh no. it grows in size.
Oh, fuck.
Big enough to almost fill a throne room.
Can I
Massive
please
wings.
reduce? I would
You
like
can-
to make half his size, please.
You can do that when I'm done describing, okay? You can attempt stuff.
Sure.
Give me a second. And there we go. Yes. He sprouts wings, and his green skin turns to shining, shimmering emerald green scales. His horns twist and turn. Kraken, why did you roll a wisdom save?
Because it came up on me.
I whispered to Zen.
No, you,
Why did it come up for you?
you whispered
It
it to
says-
me.
To Zenver Moonflower. How? Huh?
But that I can't figure out how to.
Oh, does Kraken still
Oh.
have control of Zen from when she was over here?
Oh my god, that might be the case. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, Kraken, you're not allowed to see that.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Yeah. Nori's not supposed to roll a wisdom save. It's Zen.
Sorry. I'm glad. Anyway.
Oh.
Oh. Whatever it is.
The dragon does not care much, by the way, and stomps on the king. The king is dead.
Oh.
Can't say I'm gonna miss the guy.
I wanted to kill him. Damn it.
Bigger problems.
Now, let's see what you can do.
Did you say it was a dragon?
Yes, he is a green dragon. But as you are staring down this mighty foe, one of you steps out of your ranks. Zen walks forward and turns around to reveal her eyes glazed over.
Oh.
Her magic fires up and is pointed at you.
Wait, how the fuck? When? When did that happen?
This happened right now. That was what the wisdom save was for.
Oh.
Zen
fuck.
failed her wisdom save,
Yo,
and you get to start the boss fight next session.
But it's so early. It's literally not even 10 o'clock yet, and we played for not even an hour.
No, but I cannot do anything else but start the boss fight, and we are never gonna finish this boss fight in like an hour. So the only option is to leave the boss fight till next session. But you've got, I did warn this session was gonna be a bit lame, but I will give you a boss fight next session. So I am fulfilling my promise.
Is this an adult dragon? Or an ancient?
Based on the size, adult.
Okay.
sorry, I failed.
Dragons are classed as
What did you
wild
roll,
creatures.
Red?
An 11.
Oh, you roll better than me. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So when Gabriel went in to assassinate the tiefling. Dragons have blind sight.
Mm-hmm.
The invisibility did not help.
Oh yeah, when
And Gabriel stood no chance against
How
a
boring.
dragon. That is why also some of the candles were snuffed out. The dragon's wings opening up.
what about Porg?
I'm so grateful that I did not try this.
Yep.
Me too.
I am also grateful you did not try this because I would have to work around the dragon.
Killing Callie.
Yeah, I'd have to work around killing Callie. And
There'll be.
That would-
By the way, you're out of the campaign. See you later.
I just kind of got the feeling.
So,
yeah, I warned Red that the next boss fight is gonna start with this, so she was ready for it.
I knew there was a chance I could turn on you guys, but I was hoping I would roll well. It did.
Oh, all night, Red.
Huh?
Yeah,
One roll all night.
I know.
it was only an 11.
Sim,
Not good enough.
do you want
Yes.
to make sure I haven't got control over a one? I check because I know you gave people permissions to move other people's. So just in case.
I removed your ability to control Zen.
Yep.
Everything
I
else,
had Arowana at one point because Panda couldn't do something with a token.
Panda is the only one with control of her sheep.
Okay. Cool.
Callie
Yeah.
can only be controlled by Callie.
I do see something on my screen though that says Arowana Idril repeating attacks. Let me take a picture of it because it's really
Okay.
bizarre.
While we're having a little talk, I'm going to run to the low.
Fair enough.
I don't
Yeah.
want to guys.
Yeah. Put it in here. So I don't know if that's just me that has that or what that's about, but I've never had it pop up before.
I mean, click it and see what happens.
Um, well, that's what one of them does. And that's what the other one does. I don't know why they're links at the bottom of my screen. I've added them that way.
You've got a plus 11 to attack? How?
Good question. Let me have a look.
You absolutely should not. Oh, you have Wonderful War Mage plus 2.
Yeah.
So it's 5 plus. That's still a lot. That's still like too much.
Well, we all chipped on my wand. You can't take it back now.
No, like it's too higher than it should be.
I've not really done any editing to the sheet. The only thing I've done is added my other spell. So
Plus 4, plus 3. Where is it getting that extra plus 2 from?
magic.
As base, it should be plus 7. Wait a minute. No, still stupid. How on earth is it plus 11?
See, I never mess around in any of the setting stuff. I let you do all of that. So if it's wrong, it's on you.
Can't figure out what is wrong. Also, why is your tidal wave only DC 11?
I think that's what it got automatically set as. I need to figure out what it's supposed to be. Let me have a look.
The DC is set to... Wait a minute. Ah, it doesn't have your spellcasting ability set.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, magic missile doesn't matter, but something like acid arrow? Spellcasting ability spell.
All of these big spells I've not been able to use yet, and I finally get to the session ends.
All I can say is at least Sin hasn't got this book, because
We'd be dead in an instant.
we'd be getting some bad shit thrown at us.
+4 from intelligence, +3 from proficiency, and +4 spell attack. Why? What's the spell attack thing? Why is that doing that? Why is your character sheet broken? You haven't been here for so long.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
It's protesting!
It said this bitch ain't powerful enough, and therefore I shall fix for you.
Okay, if I remove this... Oh my days, hold on. Hold on.
Did you figure it
Oh,
out?
I figured it out. Yeah. Okay, so Wand of a War Mage, it's added to your character sheet as an actual like item from the compendium. So it itself gives you a +2 bonus as the item in your inventory. And on top of that, I added the bonus manually to all your spells. So it added the bonus from it twice effectively. Yeah. So you're not +11, you're +9. But that's still good.
Gotcha.
Anyways, yeah, your first fight back is gonna be against Zen and a dragon.
Why are you gonna make me fight her? That's like the last thing I want to do.
I like
that
making you
once and
guys
it went
suffer.
really badly.
I like to make you guys suffer. And
At least, yeah, he's not throwing something like Aspect of Tiamat at us, or
oh, now you got me curious.
Crystal Dragon Dragon.
Yeah,
You know,
yes.
or you, boy.
The amount of
Well, that's
dragons.
If you
Hide that book.
all of your healing.
Draconian. They're bipedal dragons. Yeah, Sin, you or what a Draco Hydra?
Shut up!
Do you know what? That's actually
Kraken! Shut up!
no, because that's less than what we're going to fight, so we're good.
I mean, Tiamat herself is challenge rating 30.
No, this is Aspect of Tiamat.
Yeah, but the problem is I can't actually find that anywhere.
It is challenge rating 30. But it's,
No, I'm not gonna throw that at you. But Hydra's not a bad throw. I could throw a Hydra at you, maybe.
they look cool.
The only problem is Hydras have a very obvious weakness.
This is a Draco Hydra, though.
I mean, Drago Hydra, I imagine, also has some weakness, so it is not busted. Give me a second, though. Adult green dragon is
Yeah, I've looked.
challenge rating 15.
15, yeah. Challenge rating 15. Yep. Yep.
Have fun.
Yep. This is the thing. Draco Hydra is like only 11. Draconians look cool though. I like them.
Oh boy.
I hope your healing's up to it, Panda, because
I mean, I've got cure wounds, but I've only got that 4 times. I do still have 13 health potions, though, I think.
yeah, you should be fine.
I'll just launch health potions at everybody, it'll be fine.
Oh, one thing I'm going to mention to Sin, because Sin it can't actually get us now. Dragon Blood Ooze.
I don't think Kraken understands the
Interesting.
concept of talking.
No, because he can't. No, because we don't get attacked by ooze anymore. We're friends.
You don't.
No, I thought we all do.
No, all of you guys. All
We're
of you guys are
befriended.
offending
We're
the users.
befriended by oozes now. But I'm just thinking future games for Sin if he's hosting. No, but look, I'm giving you all good ideas. Don't be mean.
We got for Christmas the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. So the next game,
You cut out.
Yeah.
I got Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica for Christmas.
Nice.
So that's probably going to be the next game I'm running.
Yeah, see, I got the Fizbans, Amy got the DM guide, and I got a grid board.
Nice.
So real life D&D is becoming closer.
That'd be interesting.
Dragonbone Golem. Ooh. This book is so cool. There's so many cool things in it.
I feel like it's about time Wizards of the Coast did something for dragons, considering it's part of the name of the game.
Dragonflesh Grafter. So it's
Oh,
it's effectively a giant that grafts parts of dragon onto it.
Ooh. Kenzie.
Yeah?
I can tell you something that might slightly annoy you.
Oh no. What?
I showed everyone but you the present I got for you.
Ah,
Oh god, just I would hate it if someone did that to me.
I'm just happy I get to see you, Tor.
Yeah.
oh.
I need to wake up. I have to wake up early tomorrow or not sleep tonight because I need to leave the house at like 10ish, and I've been bad at waking up early.
We've got to leave the house by 8 tomorrow.
I have a lay-in for once in my life.
You realise I am going to have a nap before I go to work, right?
That's fine.
Because I'm not doing a New Year's Eve with distinct lack of
At
sleep.
least you finish at 4.
Yeah.
Positive.
Mm.
Oh, this one looks good. Elder Brain Dragon.
Rain Dragon.
Yeah. Oh, you can get dragon mounts, flying dragon mounts. Dragonel.
You are very much into your
Dragons.
Yeah.
I love dragons. Always have.
Me too. They're cool.
They're just epic. Red, you got to see this book tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
Right. Dragons are pretty fun now, aren't they?
They are. They're just epic.
And now we have a green one we've got to kill.
Yeah. Have fun.
Oh my god. I've got to try and like fight you guys without killing any of you.
And we've got to try and not kill you.
You're basically getting Red to do your dirty work, Sim.
What's up?
You're basically getting Red to do your dirty work.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. It also adds a little bit of extra tension and drama, and also is a way to make the fight a little bit more interesting than just generic fight dragon. Also, I'm fairly certain Red can dish out the most damage out of your team.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, but
she's beaten me in combat. We're screwed. I'm prepared to have Nori die tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Next week, whatever. My brain, leave me alone.
I did warn you
Not
guys. Next week.
The week after
session.
that.
Well, next session, I am
Yeah.
prepared that Nori is going to cark it, because
I have Revivify. We'll be fine.
what if you go down? This is the issue.
I don't know. We really are fucked.
Yeah.
You did have to feed everyone health potions.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm not down already.
Well, I'm in there
Callie-
too.
Yeah, I know, but you're squishy, and I don't want you to die.
Well,
You can just shade away
I'm just
and
as squishy
hide.
as everybody else.
You can just shade away and hide. Shade away.
Worst comes to worst, I'll
We're all gonna die.
hide under her wings or something and stealth it while I'm feeding her health potions.
We need Porg to appear. I think
yeah, Paul would be an issue for me.
we need,
But,
we need Porg to arrive. If Porg's there,
Hog of the cavalry.
I still
is.
think you guys have a chance of taking me down.
he will be doing a shit ton of fireballs. Oh, he can only do 2.
The worst thing is, I know that you and Callie are going to be spending the next 2 weeks planning on ways to
Planning your murder. I mean your
planning a way to put me down without killing me. Oh god.
Not necessarily avoiding the
Yeah,
killing
if it was
part.
Kraken that this is happening to, you and I would be sitting there coming up with ideas.
Yeah, but that sounds like fun.
Oh,
You're right there.
I've just come up with a plan already.
Oh no. Please don't hurt me.
No, this is a kind way. Kindness.
Don't I believe that?
No, it actually honestly is. I don't know whether to say it because
I'll leave.
You don't want me to know, huh?
yeah, I don't want you to come up with.
I'm not gonna be coming up with a counter strategy to your things.
How long was that for? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I have plans. I'm going to end the stream because I'm still streaming for no reason.
Yeah, I think the D&D's over. I just set you guys up for an awesome boss fight and left it there because there's no way we're finishing it.